All right, we're going to spend the next few minutes breaking down something pretty revolutionary. We're talking about how artificial intelligence is basically flipping the script for home buyers and what that means for the entire world of lending.
So let's just dive right in with a big question, one that really gets to the core of what's happening. Just imagine for a second, what if your phone could instantly tell you the absolute best mortgage deal out there for you? No more guessing, no more weeks of research. Well, that's not science fiction anymore. That's the world we're walking into.
You see, for pretty much all of history, lenders held all the cards. They had the information advantage, they knew the market, the pricing, all the intricate details, while the person trying to get the loan was, kind of in the dark. Well, that power dynamic is shifting, and is shifting fast.
And this quote from Mike Darn just hits the nail on the head. The main idea is that generative AI is now this incredibly powerful research partner that works for the borrower 24/7. It's almost like having your own personal finance expert sitting right in your pocket.
And listen, this is not some tiny trend. We've got data from J.D. Power showing that 1 in 5 consumers are already using AI for mortgage research. But here's the real kicker. Other studies show that the people adopting this the fastest are households earning over $100,000 a year. We're talking about the most valuable home buyers out there.
Now, what's so interesting is that this kind of shakeup, it's not new at all. In fact, we've totally seen this movie before. If you look at other industries, you get a crystal clear idea of exactly what's headed for the mortgage business.
It follows this super predictable pattern, right? Think about it. Zillow came along and didn't really get rid of real estate agents. It just got rid of the ones whose only value was having the keys to the listings. Expedia did the exact same thing to travel agents. And now, generative AI is playing that same role. It's tearing down those information walls that lenders used to control.
Okay, so what's the upshot for lenders in all this? Well, their biggest risk, at least right now, isn't some angry customer yelling on the phone about interest rates. No, it's something way, way quieter than that.
It's a problem they call silent attrition. The smartest, most prepared borrowers, the ones armed with all this AI research, they'll get an offer, see they can do better somewhere else, and then they just leave. That's it. No haggling, no can you match this conversation. Poof, they're just gone.
So why are people so motivated to do this? Well, the money involved is just huge. Let's put it in perspective. For a pretty typical $500,000 loan, just a small bump in your credit score, from 689 to 740, can save you almost $40,000 over 10 years. I mean, with that kind of cash on the table, you better believe people are going to shop around for the best deal possible.
Okay, but hold on. This doesn't mean you can just ask a chatbot to get you a mortgage. Not even close. These general AI tools have some really big limitations, and, frankly, some pretty serious risks you need to know about.
A general AI is amazing for, well, general stuff. It can teach you about credit, it can explain different loan types, and it can run some basic numbers for you. It's a fantastic research tool, but that's where it stops. It can't give you specific, actionable advice that's actually tailored to you.
And this right here is the critical difference. A general-purpose AI can't securely dig into your private financial data and give you a guaranteed plan. It can't tell you, hey, if you do these 3 things, I guarantee your score will go up 20 points in the next month. It just can't do that.
And what's more, for any lender, trying to use these public tools with private customer data is a legal minefield. The second a loan officer uploads a sensitive credit report into one of these systems, they've just opened up their company to a world of compliance and liability headaches.
But you know what? This gap, the one between all this general information and taking specific personal action, that's exactly where the smart lenders have a massive new opportunity to really stand out.
And the data on this is just wild. A full 70%, a huge majority of all borrowers, can boost their credit score by 20 points or more in about a month, if they have the right plan. We're not talking about a small niche group here. This is the mainstream mortgage market.
So the new playbook for lenders is all about changing what they bring to the table. They need to stop being just a source of information because AI is taking over that job and start being experts in execution. That means giving a borrower a clear, documented roadmap to get the best deal possible, from start to finish.
This is a fundamental change, and it's creating a whole new competitive landscape. And it's happening right now. The lenders who adopt quickly are going to build a real, lasting advantage for themselves.
And that brings us to the single most important takeaway in all of this. Borrowers today have already done their homework with AI. They're not impressed when a lender just sounds smart. They don't need another source of information. What they're looking for, what they're shopping for, is a partner who can actually deliver results. They want execution.
So let's just end on this final thought, and it goes way beyond mortgages. In a world that is just flooded with information, where everyone's got a supercomputer in their hand, where does the real value come from? Is it about knowing things, or is it about the ability to turn what you know into a real, tangible result?